Disclaimer: this creepypasta is a work of fiction and not meant to stereotype or misrepresent Jehovah's Witnesses or their beliefs in any way. It was a gloomy Sunday morning in the quiet town of Harlow. Marianne, a 26-year-old freelance writer, had moved to town a month earlier, seeking solitude after a messy breakup. One of the reasons she'd chosen Harlow was its obscurity. It was the perfect place to heal and focus on her writing. She was busy typing away when she heard a faint knock at the door. Looking at the clock, she noted it was just past 9 a.m. She wasn't expecting anyone, but she knew it was common for Jehovah's Witnesses to make their rounds in the morning. Sighing, she decided she'd kindly ask them to leave and get back to work. But when Marianne opened the door, she found no one there. Only a pamphlet lay on the doorstep. Picking it up, she noticed the title, "Do You Want to Live Forever?" Below the title was an image of an empty town with fog enveloping the streets. It looked eerily like Harlow. Brushing it off as a mere coincidence, she tossed the pamphlet into the recycling bin and continued with her day. A week later, around the same time, she heard another knock. Again, there was no one there, but another pamphlet lay at her feet. This one read, "Heed the final warning." The picture was of her house, shrouded in mist. Alarm bells went off in her mind. Was someone watching her? Marianne contacted the local police, who reassured her it was probably just some teenagers playing pranks. They promised to patrol the area more frequently. Feeling a bit safer, she tried to continue with her work. Days turned into weeks, and every Sunday the pattern continued. Each pamphlet's message grew darker, and the images were unmistakably of her, in her living room, in her kitchen, and even her bedroom. Desperate, Marianne set up cameras around her house. She stayed up all night watching for any movement outside. The next Sunday, the knock came again. Jumping out of her seat, Marianne checked the cameras, but they showed nothing. No one approaching or leaving her house. But when she opened the door, a new pamphlet was there. This one read, "We are always watching." The image was of Marianne, sitting in her living room, taken from inside the house. Terrified, she searched every nook and cranny but found no signs of an intruder. She decided to stay at a hotel that night. Marianne returned the next day, accompanied by a couple of friends. They decided to check the history of the house and town. Deep in the town's records, they discovered a chilling fact. In the 1930s, Harlow had a large community of Jehovah's Witnesses. They had mysteriously disappeared overnight, leaving behind an empty town. The last recorded document about them was a town meeting announcement stating, "Heed the final warning. Join us and live forever." Marianne moved out immediately, but every once in a while, residents of Harlow would find pamphlets on their doorsteps with images of themselves and a simple message, "We are always watching."